Now, Central Oregon's local alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Shaw.
Good Friday morning, 9 minutes past the hour now. A new alert system is being tested to warn Oregonians of a major earthquake or tsunami. Keely Chalmers explains.
This KGW archive footage shows the damage done to the Oregon coast by a tsunami back in 1964. It was the most destructive tsunami to ever hit the United States, the result of a massive earthquake along a fault called a subduction zone. These are faults that can generate not only deadly tsunamis, but magnitude 8 or larger earthquakes.
The one we're really concerned about is the big one.
Portland State University geology professor Scott Burns has been studying these kinds of faults for decades, specifically one that lies about 50 miles off Oregon and Washington's coast called the Cascadia subduction zone. This video of a shake table shot by researchers at PSU shows the kind of damage we can expect from a magnitude 8 Cascadia subduction zone quake. That structure is a bridge column, and you can see how quickly part of it crumbles. But soon we'll get a warning before such a quake hits so we can get off bridges. It's called Shake Alert.
Shake Alert is an early warning system.
The system relies on thousands of sensors, both onshore and off, to detect the quakes. How much of a warning we'll get depends on how much of the fault ruptures.
If the big one happens and it breaks all the way from Northern California up to British Columbia, we will have maybe 5 to 10 seconds that we will learn about this, and all we're going to be able to do is duck, cover, and hold.
But if the southern half breaks, which researchers say is a more likely scenario,
if it breaks on the southern part of Cascadia, we have 3 to 5 minutes to get out of buildings, get out of elevators, get off of bridges if you were driving.
Oregon has a Shake Alert system, but it is still in the testing and educational phase, available only to institutional users. But it will soon be available for all of us to download onto our phones.
I've heard anything from 6 months to the next year as the possibility for this.
Well, this morning, earthquakes are not your big threat. The big threat for you right now is icy, snowy conditions from the moment you step out the front door to the moment you get into your work door. It is icy everywhere this morning, so be careful with that. And it doesn't look like this is going to thaw out very quickly. We're only getting into the low to mid 30s for our daytime highs. So what you're seeing out there now is likely to stick around for a while. I know this is not your favorite temperature zone, to be sure, but sure is a long way from our record set in 1962 of 20 below zero. Sunrise this morning at 7:32, sunset this evening at 5:01, and icy conditions all over Central Oregon. I can't caution you enough to use some real caution yourself. 28 degrees right now at the Bend Airport, where the winds are calm. We're still getting some scattered snow showers around Central Oregon. All of our streets pretty much look just like the parking lot in Redmond. Northwesterly breeze has been pretty consistent through there all morning. Elsewhere around Central Oregon, there are some streets that just have spots of ice on them. You can see the sheen on 3rd Street in Prineville this morning, and spots of ice on the road in Madras, so be careful with that. Elsewhere, like Highway 20 in Sisters and 97 in Lapine, just snow-packed to get the morning started. Off to the deep south, heavy rain through there. We do have some heavy snow falling in Nebraska. The storm that is plaguing us is now starting to move off to the south. You can see the center of this right at the Northern California coastline, and it's still pitching a little bit of storm activity in our direction. We have seen some evidence of those clouds starting to weaken and break up just a little bit. It's going to take most of the morning for that to happen. As this storm center moves off to the south, it's going to drag all that storm activity away from us. So by Saturday, we will still see cool temperatures, but clearing skies. So we'll have a pretty fair day. On Sunday, this next system settles in, and we'll have storm activity from southern British Columbia clear down through Baja. The entire west coast will be affected by that, so be prepared to duck back into all of this. Mid-20s to low 30s to get the morning going here on the high desert. Northerly breezes not too bad, 5 to 10 miles per hour right now. That is pretty much where they're going to stay through the course of the day. Daytime highs around the region will be topping out in the low to mid 30s, and even with that light northerly breeze, it's going to feel colder than this through the course of the afternoon. So kind of bundle up and be prepared for all of that. If you can, this would be a good day to stay in by the fire. Saturday looks to be pretty fair under mostly clear skies. Saturday night, this will close back in. We'll get those scattered showers all day Sunday into Sunday night, and even though that breaks up going into next week, we'll still see a variable cloud cover and cold temperatures staying with us.